everybody. So I'm going to be making my collage today using a palette of paper that I've cut from magazines or torn. I just tore these little pages of color out. You might be using wrappers from food containers. I know chip bags are awesome. They're colorful. They tear easily. Candy wrappers. I know we shouldn't have so many around my house right now, but we have tons of candy wrappers. I also use cereal boxes sometimes or other boxed food. It's sturdy and it tears well and it's colorful. So whatever you might have available at home can be the material that you're going to make your collage with. I made my glue. If you didn't see my demo on how to make glue, that's available to you also as a video and as a link to recipes online. So my glue is a little thick. I like it to be kind of pasty, but you can make it a little thinner, and you could even drag your pieces of paper right through that if that is to your liking. I have my photo reference so I can identify lights, mediums, and dark areas. All right, those are the values that help give my grizzly bear form, so he looks three-dimensional. I also want to be able to identify contrast between the background and the foreground. That's like the natural environment and the grizzly bear himself. So I use this photo reference to guide me. And then I have my drawing that I traced. I don't know if you can see that. I traced this using carbon transfer technique, and I will that'll be my final draft. Okay, I'm going to time lapse the actual process because I think it's really kind of tedious to watch. It takes me a little time to think about where I'm going to place things. So first I took some green from the magazines and started to map out how I could put that into my background and make sure I have enough material. And I tear some edges if I want to make something look, say, curved to go around the bear's ear maybe, or something like that. So I can start tearing things and map things out that way. But you want to make sure that you basically have enough material to work with probably before you get started so it doesn't interrupt your flow. Your flow is that focused attention where the momentum of the artwork starts to carry you forward. And if you have to stop to collect more supplies, it interrupts that flow, that momentum where creativity is kind of just moving you along. You're really in the zone. So I want to maintain my focused attention, find that flow state, and to do that I want to be sure I have just enough material to get me rolling. Okay, so I mapped some things out first. Now when I'm ready to start sticking my material to the paper, this glue that I made from home, it's going to take a long time to dry. So this is good for collage. I could start mapping things out, put some pasty glue down with my paintbrush, and start applying my newspaper pages. But if I need to move something, it's going to come off for me pretty easily because it won't dry that fast. All right, so in that sense, this homemade glue might even be better than the store-bought stuff for this particular project. If you're using store-bought glue, you may really want to make sure you've planned your composition and your arrangement well, because once you glue it down, it may be stuck there. So think that through as you go. Alrighty, so I'm just gluing some things down. I'm gonna overlap a piece here, so I put some extra glue there as well. And I'll move my way around. All right,